So take a look at these. This is it rained last night. It's all the buds from the maple tree. And now they're the forsythia's going to blossom. Yep, look at all this stuff. There we go. Those work pretty good. A lot of stuff coming off the trees. Let's see. I think what we're going to see is that the helicopters are starting to form now. 2 weeks we'll be cleaning the gutters of helicopters. Temperature's dropping. It must be down in the 30s. It's getting cold. I gotta wear another jacket on. So here's what we want to do is we want to make some 3-foot high stakes with a point on it so I can pound it in as part of our drainage project here. So this is kind of what I want. I want, you know, not a 45, more like a 20 degree angle cut. And it's hard to do on the miter saw in the basement, right? It only goes to 45. Yeah, I could do some blocking or whatever else, I guess, but I thought was maybe I would try to get it on the sawmill, tip it up like this, get a plank, you know, 8-10 inches wide, saw it, flip it, saw it, point on it, and then I can take and turn it sideways on the sawmill like this, and then I would cut, you know, that's 1.5 inches, make 1.5 by 1.5 inch stakes, instead of trying to do silly stuff in the basement on the miter saw. So I'm trying to figure out how to get this up here and secured. So, you know, the saw wants to pull it this way towards me, and it wants to rotate it like this when this blade goes in. So it has that force to come up like this. So that's what I have to ponder. Yeah, sending some thoughts. Right, so this is a bunch of cedar cutoffs from my brother's shed when he redid his shed. And I thought they were all this size here. I was going to use these as little flats for the part of the trail that curves. I thought I could place it easier. These are only 30 and not really wide enough to get the D110 tractor pulling the cart around a corner. Even on a straightaway it'd be marginal. So the next thought is I could put them this way, put, you know, they're 6 inches, so put 6 of them would be 36, and maybe that would give me some room to allow for some turning radius. So not what I thought was in here, but that's kind of where I thought I was going to use them, is on that part of the trail, that project, and also another section by the pond where we have a cross trail. So let's see. Right, so the trail going this way, there's also a trail crossing this way. So I don't want to make a big, thick boardwalk going this way, because then when you're coming this way, you're bumping into it, right? So I was going to just use, you know, 1 inch flats, let it sink in a bit. It would give you some armoring, but yet it wouldn't interfere with cross traffic. So let's take a few and see what we get. Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 36. You know, I put some pieces there. I put an extra wide here because you can see that when the tractor makes that turn, it needs more room on that side. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to work. I'm almost thinking I'm going to cut 4-foot, 2-inch thick planks. I'm going to lay them flat this way. I'm going to dig a couple inches of dirt up, put the plank down, put the dirt on top. The trail will be armored. It'll lift it a bit. It'll be armored, and the grass is going to grow on top. And the issue, you see, this is how the main trail, and the main trail goes, that's the property owner, so I don't want to like mess his trail where he comes up and starts, when he's mowing, starts hitting planks and stuff. So my thought is I got it buried under a couple inches of dirt, dig up some dirt, put the flat planks down 2-inch thick, put dirt on top, taper it on both sides, so it's just going to be you can drive right over with this tractor cutting grass and not interfere with the main trail, but yet I would have a multi-season trail, because right now, like, I can't get the tractor back here anymore, not until we get some more 80-degree days to dry this out. So I'd be having to hand pull whatever I got going. And this is, you know, this was our first experiment with putting flats and then some planks, and it's kind of overgrown, some of it's decaying and that, so we need to clean this up. And probably, I think I gotta do double wides, put like a little 12-inch flat this way, and then put 2 5-inch planks on top. So, because if I just put 2 5-inch planks, they're gonna roll this way depending on where the wheel is. If I put a flat underneath, then it'll give it support. It won't be, the planks won't be rolling. I guess that's a thought. Yeah, well, so those are my options for right now. Either I got a hand pull, if I want to do work farther down, or I got to take some time and fix this up, which means I have to cut some more planks, 5-inch wide planks, some cross pieces, supports. I get the pickaxe, clean all this stuff up, replace some of these rotten ones in the middle. I guess I don't even need to do that per se. I just need to clean them up, make this, I get, you know, part of the problem is it was straight, but since it has a curve to it, you know, the D110 wheels I think are 32 to the outside of the wheel, so once you start making a curve, then you're getting outside. I think they're 36 to the outside, right? So I only have 32 wide with this setup. But once you do it on a curve, you need a little bit more extra room, extra width to do the curve. So we'll see. I cut some boards, clean this up. I'm not sure what's next.